Hi everyone, this is Sarfaraz from Aristotle Prep, and we are looking at question 98 from the OG 13 Critical Reasoning chapter. It's a bold-faced question that we're looking at, which says Delta Products Incorporated has recently switched, at least partly, from older technologies using fossil fuels to new technologies powered by electricity. So the first bold part just gives us a fact. The question has been raised whether it can be concluded that for a given level of output, Delta's operation now causes less fossil fuel to be consumed than it did formerly. So in the second bold part, we have a question being asked as to whether Delta is now using less fossil fuel, that it has shifted to electricity. The answer clearly is yes, since the amount of fossil fuel used to generate the electricity needed to power the new technologies is less than the amount needed to power the older technologies provided level of output is held constant. So the author concludes that yes, delta is actually or delta's operations are actually causing less fossil fuel to be used now than earlier. So the second bold part actually becomes the conclusion of the argument because that is what the argument is agreeing with. So the argument concludes the second bold part, and what is the first bold part doing? The first bold part is kind of the basis on which the conclusion has been made. So it is supporting the conclusion or something on those lines. But it's very important to understand that the second bold part is the conclusion of the argument. The argument agrees with that. It says yes. With that thought process, we will then look at the options and we'll try to eliminate a lot of the options. Option A says the first identifies the content of the conclusion of the argument. See, it's totally wrong. The second is the content of the conclusion. So A is out. B says the first provides support for the conclusion of the argument. Fair enough. The second identifies the content of the conclusion. Perfect. This is the perfect answer. C says the first states the conclusion of the argument. Absolutely wrong. D says the first provides support for the conclusion of the argument. Correct. The second calls that conclusion into question. Absolutely wrong. The second is that conclusion. E says each provides support for the conclusion of the argument. No, the second bold part is the conclusion of the argument. It doesn't provide support for the conclusion. So you see, the moment we understood the argument the way we did, it became very easy. I could get to the answer, which is B, very, very quickly. On a difficulty scale of 1 to 5, I would still give this one a 3.5 or a 4. Have a nice day.